I feel uncomfortable automatically turning it on. I haven't done this in so long. Hey y'all, it's Brody, and I'm back from my break. Wanted to just take the month off. I explained it all on my Twitter. You can go check that out, and I'll leave the link below. But basically, I had kind of a mental break in like December, and I just needed to take the month off. So we're back with my January TBR, and I let the people on Twitter vote for what I'm reading this month. Um, so let's just jump right into it. The first poll I ran was between Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo and A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, and Darker Shade of Magic won at 67%. This is also a buddy read that I'm doing in January with Christina over at Proud Book Lion. I will link her channel down below, so make sure you go check her out. Super excited for this. Kevin from Storyglyph bought me the box set for Christmas, and it was so sweet, and I cried. But yeah, y'all really don't want me to read Six of Crows. I've been talking about it since I got it on Black Friday, and y'all just keep putting it off. You said you wanted a reading vlog. I don't understand why you're doing this. The second poll I ran was between Circe by Madeline Miller and The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Circe won by 75%, and this one, I don't know. Everyone hopped Seven Husbands up for me, so I thought that it would win, but it didn't. This is Rhiannon's favorite book of 2018 over at Crescent Moon Reads, and I trust her wholeheartedly with recommendations because we read a lot of the same stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited to get into this. It's a retelling of like Circe from Greek mythology. You know her from the Odyssey. It's about like her life and what she went through leading up to that point in the Odyssey and after it, because apparently that's just a very small focus of the story. The next poll I ran was between Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman and Code Talkers by Joseph Bruchak. Practical Magic won at 100%. No one voted for Code Talkers. So yeah, I'm gonna read Practical Magic. I've seen the movie, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time, so I'm excited to see how the book differs, because I've read some reviews, and apparently it's very different from the film. The fourth poll I ran was between Pet Sematary by Stephen King and Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Burrend? I don't know how to pronounce that. 63% voted for Pet Sematary, 63% voted for Pet Sematary, and 37% voted for Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. So I'm going to be reading this once again. I have seen the movie, but we all know with Stephen King's movies, they're usually nothing like the book, and Stephen King hates them. Jake from Jake Does Books, you know he's one of my best friends on here, has decided to make 2019 the year of King, so I'm going to try and join in on that a little bit with this. The fifth and final poll that I ran was between A Semi-Definitive List of Worst Nightmares by Crystal Sutherland and Dress Codes for Small Towns by Courtney Stevens. The poll was tied for a while, I remember, but at the end, Dress Codes for Small Towns pulled through at 60%, so I'm going to be reading this. I know it follows a girl who's the daughter of a preacher in a small town, and she's always like causing trouble and stuff, and I think it will also help me vibe back to my hometown, so that's why I picked it up. That's what I've heard about it. It's supposed to be really good, so we'll see. Also, in addition to this, these two were not up for poll. I want to try and do more buddy reads this year, and my friend Steph from Steph OK, if you don't know her, go watch her channel, she's great, has agreed to do a buddy read with me for Dear Evan Hansen. So I will be vlogging that probably, and we're gonna like call each other and listen to the soundtrack, and she's going to get to experience my apparent emotional break that this story causes. I have heard, I don't know this for sure, but I've heard that Evan Hansen is an autistic character, so I'm interested in getting into that. It could just be a headcanon, and Ben Platt kind of portrays him with mannerisms that are stereotypically given to, like, the label autistic, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm super excited. I know that she loves the story. It's one of her favorite plays and one of her favorite books. She said it was her favorite book of 2018, and I love Steph, so since I love my friends, I want to read the stuff that they love too. The final book I have to read this month is the New Mutants / X-Force bind-up, the Demon Bear Saga. This was recommended to be by my boyfriend, who is a comic historian, essentially. He is a walking encyclopedia of comic book knowledge, and whenever we were talking one night about how I wanted more native rep in stories, and he pointed me to this. It follows a Cheyenne mutant named Danielle Moonstar, who is a member of the New Mutants group, and the bind-up is all about her trying to defeat this demon bear that has followed her around her entire life, that killed her mother and her father, and is now coming for her and attacking her and, like, haunting her nightmares, and her comrades also trying to defeat the bear. It sounds super interesting, and there's the movie coming out in April, and the reason I'm picking this up is because my boyfriend and I want to go see it. I want to know the backstory before I go into the movie. It's a horror comic. It's not like, when you think comic, you think superhero. It's not that. It's very horrific. I've flipped through it a little bit. The art is bonkers. Like that's the first page. You see what I mean? It's like really creepy. It's disturbing. Let's find some more. Ooh, there's a section in here with Ghost Rider toward the end. Let's see. That art is really good. We found the demon bear. Like, it's gonna be lit. And I hope the movie's good. I hope I like the comic, and I hope that it does not. I hope the movie does not suck. And also, I am very excited about more native rep. If you've read any of these, let me know what you thought about them in the comments, but as always, keep them spoiler free. We don't want anyone to get pissed off and blame me for, ruining the endings of shit, because that's never fun. Let me know what you are reading this month, and since this video I'm hoping is going up on January 1st, let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions. That's a fun question that I like to ask. So, yeah. I hope you have a wonderful whatever it is, wherever you are. I love you all, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, bye. It's just the first thing.
A darker shade of magic.
And Six of Crows.
Okay. So.
What was the percentage on darker shade of magic?
A darker shade of magic, 67%.
And Six of Crows was.
Six of Crows is 33%.
Are you? Wait, hold on. Why are you reading it like that? Like a game show person?
Because I thought my voice was going to be on there.
Oh, I can put it. I don't know how to do voiceovers. Magic and Code Talkers is the next one, I think.
Yes, Practical Magic and Code Talkers.
That was a big one, like 100%.
100% said for Practical Magic.
Okay.
0% for Code Talkers.
Jinkies. People don't want me to read native books.
Semi-definitive list and dress codes.
Okay.
Semi-definitive 60%, dress codes 40.
Oh, semi one?
Yes.
No, I think dress codes run, and I just put it in the wrong order.
Okay, I'm just reading it too.
Yeah, I wrote it wrong. Okay. And the fifth and final poll that I ran was between a semi-definitive list of worst nightmares by Kristen Sutherland and dress codes for small towns by Courtney Stevens. Fuck, Courtney Summers is a different author. It was between The last poll that I ran was between a semi-definitive list of worst nightmares by Crystal Sutherland. Crystal? Jesus H. I need to slow down. I'm talking too fast. And stumbling. Alright. Psyche and Mirage?
I'm sorry?
Psyche and Mirage
What
were
about
her
them?
superhero names.
Are you asking Danielle Moonstar's names?
Yes.
Psyche, Mirage, Moonstar.
Okay. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if it was Psyche or Psylocke, but that's a different character.
Psylocke is...
That's different. That's different.
Psylocke was a white woman who became an Asian woman who's white again.
So Scarlett Johansson is going to play her. Okay.